Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Irish Column, Monday's edition of the Irish Column. We for the 1st of September 2025. Where is the year going to? I'm joined this evening by Martin Murphy. I'm just going to bring Martin up, and Orla will be up in the next few minutes as well. So, hello there. What now, Irishman?
How are we doing, Paul? My month
right,
ban
good.
is over for cursing the last time.
And I apologise to everyone about last night. It was just Orla was at a wedding, and I was just a bit shook now, to be honest with you. I was tired by the long weekend, you know what I mean? So not on the gargle or anything like that. I just had a long weekend. So
Too much
I just
clean
thought
living,
I'd call
Paul.
her
It's
off
killing you.
last night. The what?
I said the clean living, it's killing you.
I know, but yeah, it is actually. Yeah, it is. But it's not killing me. It's doing me the world of good. But I'm growing my beard again. So yeah,
Good stuff.
I'm
glad you're finally getting on board with the program.
Do you not remember when I had it last year? No, it was about a year and a half ago.
Vaguely,
I had a big one.
Vaguely, yeah.
It just itched the fuck out of me. I just said no, I couldn't.
Nah, just that passes after a month or two.
Yeah. Michelle Robinson, this one's for you. How are you, Michelle? Drew, Chris Bourne, how are you, Dan? How are you, Chris? Evening all? How are you, Drew? How's things, mate? As I said, sorry about last night. We've got a bit of stick on Facebook about it. Oh, this is terrible. This is, guys. Listen, we don't get paid for doing this, like, you know what I mean? It's not as though I'm on a big salary here from RTE and I have to be here, you know what I mean? We do this for you to get this out, you know what I mean? That's what we do, you know what I mean? And as I said, I just wasn't up to it last night, you know what I mean?
Paul,
so
look, it takes its toll. People need to need to realize, like, fucking we've been through a lot the last fucking 2 years, like, you know what I mean? It's kind of it weighs heavy on the soul every now and then, like, fucking, and it is what it is. It's actually a solid month since I was on, because just fucking head wasn't in the right place, and I'd say bad things and get in trouble with Orla again.
Yeah. But like, I have 3 kids, you know what I mean? When I get to see the kids, I have to go and see I'm not saying I have to go and see the kids, but like, I always want to see my kids. But you're over there and then you're rushing back here for 6:30, 7 o'clock to try and get everything sorted and this, that, and the other. It just didn't happen last night. So again, I apologize, and I'm not going to say it won't happen again, because it could happen again. So Michael John, good evening, Manchester. How are you, Michael John? How's things,
Hey,
mate? Yeah. Good evening, all. Watching you from New York. Wow. Thank you very much, Emmanuel. Share it out everywhere, people. Keep sharing this out everywhere. I put it out on I put it out everywhere tonight. So I'm getting loads of messages in there now. But yeah, hang on. Well, horse. They are taking down the flags from the streets. Is this not a call for civil war? Yeah, that's why Martin has the flag behind him. Yeah, that's exactly why Martin has the flag behind him.
Raise them high, and for everyone they take down, we put up 10. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. Good evening from Clonmel. Good evening, Sandra. How are you? Yeah. Hi, Paul, Martin. Great to see you both. Hi, Angela. How are you doing, hon? All good here. Evening, Clonmel. Dublin City Council Chief Michelle Robinson is trying to tear down the tricolours. It's not going to happen, Dan. I can't see it happening at all now, to be honest with you. What Helen and her husband are doing to the youth is no different from the drug cartels opening up market to push her husband's drugs. Yes, that's exactly what she's doing. He is the marketing director, I think, for AbbVie. Is it AbbVie? Yeah, AbbVie, yeah. And she is the Minister for Education. So it's all good for her, isn't it? Sure, you're only human, Paul. Sometimes you have to take a small break. Yeah, well, listen, I'm here tonight. You know what I mean? Or I'll be here in the next few minutes as well. Get the fucks out before Orla joins. Good man, Dennis. Evening all, how are you?
I'll behave, I promise.
Fionnuala, children always come first. Yeah, you're right, Fionnuala, they do, you know. And I have a life as well now, you know. I have a bit of a life as well now that I need to look after as well. So come on. You know, lol, York, England. Yeah, England is in an awful state, isn't it? Epping especially, you know what I mean? It's
Do you know what's
Wow.
really, really interesting? Elon Musk has come out in a huge way in support of England. It's all over X and even got picked up by mainstream media. So there's something happening over there. He doesn't stick his nose in unless
Yeah.
there's something going to kick off. So and then they're saying Farage is doing very, very well in the polls, and that there may be
He's
starting to
28%.
yeah. So they could be looking at early elections over there. But it doesn't matter because like the councils are infiltrated. You know what I mean? Their cities are lost. It'll be very, very difficult
Sure,
for them to
every city is run by a Muslim mayor.
Mm.
Every major city, you know.
Something we have to ensure through whatever means necessary that does not happen here. We need to sour the milk is the term I use. Sour the milk, sour the milk, sour the milk. Make it very unpalatable for non-nationals to even consider standing for any form of election.
Yeah, they're trying to ban the Union flag and the St. George's flag here in the UK. I know, Michael. We've been watching it. We're watching it with bated breath. Yeah, fair play to you both, lads. Loving Ireland can be a terrible burden. Hi, Papa Simons.
Hey, Paul, you know this. I'll tell you what it cost you, the bloody pocket.
The what?
It cost you in the bloody pocket.
Oh, stop. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I didn't go. I haven't been to a couple of the last ones. You know what I mean? Because I just haven't got it anymore.
I was the same. Sligo. I said it in the Limerick group. I said I literally can't go to Sligo because I cannot put petrol in the car. My mortgage is coming out, and that's it. And I can't afford it. So that's where we're at. We've thrown everything we have into this, like for. It's not about reward and stuff like that. It's the right thing to do, but
yeah,
it's definitely getting harder.
Yeah. To say hi there. How are you, Ryan? How are you doing, buddy? Good to hear you again, mate. Colin, must have a new flag in mind for the LGBTQ4KTV flag as blueprint. Yeah. Cuddles, darling Paul. Thank you, Michael. Yeah. Fergus Power. Good evening, Paolo, Martin, Orla, and everyone in the chat. It's a sense of community spirit that the flag inspires, and that's what they have tried to destroy. That's what they fear most. There they go, brah. That is what they fear most. And they have. Hold on, have I got this one here? Let me just play. This is RTA, I think, from earlier. Where is it? No, sure, I'll find it now in a minute. I thought I had it there. No, that's your man. Yeah, now we'll go on it in a minute. I have more videos there. What I do want to go with, have you seen this, Martin? This, the one with the kid. This here.
Air workers, is it? Oh
no!
Oh my God!
Oh, this.
Off. Yeah, I glanced at it. Came up my feed. Yeah, but I didn't actually read it. And they were still claiming the children's allowance, was it?
Yeah. Here it is here. Detectives sealed off the house after a woman told them her ex-partner killed the child. Gardaí have launched an investigation into claims that a child has been killed and secretly buried. Detectives in North County Dublin sealed off a house as part of a probe over the weekend after a woman told them her ex-partner killed the child. It's understood the child, a boy, has been missing for several years and would be aged around 8 if they were alive today. However, sources told the Mirror that Gardaí believe the boy is dead. Sources say the woman made the claim on Gardaí from Sword Station in North Dublin interviewed her about the missing child on Sunday. The sources also say Gardaí are treating the woman's claims as credible. We have established that Gardaí began an urgent investigation after they were contacted by officials from TUSLA, Child and Family Agency. In a bizarre twist, Gardaí were informed about the case on Friday, a year to the day that they received the first missing persons report about Kieran Doran. That in turn prompted a fast-moving Garda investigation, and the house was sealed off over the weekend, with the mother being interviewed by officers on Sunday. Sources confirm she told detectives that the child was killed by her ex-partner. It's believed the child was last seen 7 years ago. Garda spokesman said they are currently carrying out a number of operational injuries in North County Dublin, and Garda Síochána Khan is not in a position to provide any details at this time. The case has chilling echoes of little Kieran Doran, reported missing to Gardaí in his native Drogheda, County Louth on Friday, August 30th last year. Jesus, to the day nearly. That case was upgraded to a murder probe October last year. Officers suspect he may have been dead for several years, and the last confirmed sighting of the boy, who would be 9 if he were alive today, was in mid-2022. 2 people, a man and a woman, have been arrested as part of the current probe. The man, Anthony McGuire, 36, took his own life after being released without charge. Yeah, this is...
Shit.
It's getting all too common now, isn't it? All these things, like, you know what I mean? This was all unheard of years ago, you know?
I don't know. There's a sickness in society that
Yeah. Sorry, guys, late to the party, even all. How are you, Angie? How's things?
Angie. I was
Missed
walking
you
around.
last night.
I was walking around Dublin there after Aaron's protest the day.
Be
after
careful walking around Dublin, mate. You could get stabbed.
But I don't know the city super well, but I know it well enough to know my way around, and I know a couple of shortcuts, and alleyways you probably shouldn't be walking down. But there's a forgotten class of people in the inner city, because I hadn't seen them in a long time. The old school junkies. And there was 4 of them, 2 men and 2 women, and my heart just fucking broke. There's a whole fucking group of people that are just completely forgotten about. You know what I mean? They're completely. They probably have some form of social housing or something like that, but all they have is booze and drugs. That's it. There's nothing else outside their lives, and it's.
Orla is down below. I'm going to bring Orla up. Hang on there. Mickey Tip, missed you last night, lads. Just tuning in now. Well, Mickey, you didn't miss anything last night because we weren't on last night. We're doing it tonight, and we're doing a Monday special. And speaking of Monday special, I'm going to bring up this lady now. Hello, Orla. How are you?
Well, how are you?
I haven't cursed yet.
Yeah, we haven't.
Did.
In
the last 2 seconds.
I didn't. I couldn't have. I couldn't have.
Yes, you did.
What did I say?
The F word.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No,
people.
He didn't.
Yes, you did. I swear to God, you did.
Did I?
No, we're going to have to play this back.
I remember what you were like a month ago.
Yeah, lads, we're at the hitting 500 there already. Fair play to everyone. Only a few minutes in. Keep sharing this out everywhere, people, please. And
by the way, don't be distracting Paul, right? Just in case anyone ever does wonder about what we do be doing behind the scenes. Poor Paul got his daily message from me, didn't you, Paul?
I did, yeah.
With a list.
I have it.
1.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And page 2 of what we had to do on the show tonight to try and get through.
I didn't even read that list.
Just in case people wonder what we're doing behind the scenes. I
didn't even read that, to be honest.
Paul.
What? What are you
right,
showing?
Orla, go. Topic 1. Go.
Yeah.
Come on, Orla. Topic 1.
Topic 1. Hold on. I have it ready here, right? The 25th of August, Simon Harris TikTok video from The Politic.
From who?
The Politic, the young lad over on TikTok.
Yeah.
He did a really good video on Simon Harris, and let's just say his contributions to our country.
Yeah, I thought I pulled that down there. Did I not? I have it there. Tin.
How was the wedding, Orla?
It was grand. It was good. It was just a long weekend.
How was the coal mine?
Sorry?
How was the coal mine?
Great.
Sure.
Lots of nooks and crannies. Send Simon Harris my way. I'll bring him on a tour myself.
Oh, now be nice to Simon. He got a threat. Be nice to him. It's so funny. It's so fun. Like it's this rinse, wash, repeat, or wash, rinse, repeat. Literally under pressure, getting loads of stick, going on his big block fest, and then the poor me.
Yeah, poor me. Exactly, poor me.
But watch this space. I guarantee a distraction will happen now. For the next
that's the distraction now. And now we have all these poor kids that have been threatened and this. If you remember when they were calling for your woman's head 2 years ago, McEntee's head, there was a bomb threat. Do you remember that? The Makey Up bomb threat? And then they were calling for Micheál Martin's head. And then there was me 2 kids died. Now, don't get me wrong. I have sympathy for the man. You have any child dying is terrible. But this is what they do. They roll out the media to take the eye off them and make them the victim. They've done exactly the same here with this. I'm just going to say it out here. What happened to... There was nothing in the media. Nothing was said about your man Cannon coming out and threatening Gavin Pepper and Gavin Pepper's family here last year. This year. Nothing. It's okay for them to threaten us and say what they want about us. But dare you say it about a TD, a sitting TD. The other guy is doing jail over threatening Mary Lou, saying he was going to kill Mary Lou. These people that are threatening these are nobodies. These are just gobshites that are threatening, you know what I mean? And I'm going to just say something here. I'm going to just, hang on, where is it? Just before, boom, where is it? Speaking of threats, hold on, where is it? Oh, shit. Have I got it here? No, I thought I sent it to myself. Your man Jimbo, I'm looking for. Did you see him?
Oh,
the
yes,
Jimbo
that Deb's put up.
Deb's put up, yeah. Let me just see that. You sent that to me earlier, didn't you, Orla? You sent
no,
it to
I
me
didn't send it to you. I think you put it up yourself. Yeah, you sent it over to the WhatsApp yourself.
Did I? Okay, well then that's where it is then.
Getting a taste of his own medicine.
Yeah.
It's very funny. Jimbo bit off more than he could chew.
He did. He really did.
Wrong woman.
Where is it? I thought you had sent it on to me there,
nope.
Orla. Somebody sent it on to me. I thought you sent it on to me.
Definitely not.
Okay, I thought you did yesterday. I have it there anyway. We'll talk about Jimbo in a minute. No, we'll do it in a minute. I'm just going to read out a couple more days. Banterupting us was always part of the plan. Mary McMahon, hi Paul and Martin, 2 flags in my front window plus the one painted on the side of my house. Well done, Mary.
You should actually see that.
Mary, you remember, is the lady that has the tricolour up on the side of her house a while back.
Okay, I don't know whether Dublin City Council are going to start taking down the flags around Dublin City. It's a disgrace. Obviously, that must have been voted on this evening. So I'll be on to Gavin now.
I heard about it this morning, but I made the point. Well, if you're going to be taking down the Irish flags, are you going to be taking down all the other flags, like the Pride flag, the Palestinian flag?
This is it, and the Palestinian flags.
Then all of them should come down.
There's only one flag should be flown in this country, and that is the tricolour, the Irish flag. End of story.
Exactly.
Ken Donnelly, shame on anyone giving out about the show being cancelled last night and last week. For all those giving out, go and set up your own show, and you'll soon see the work that goes into it. Well done, Paul. Thank you very much, Ken. I'm not giving out. Paul has a new house. Look, Paul has a new house. I'll just tell you, lads. Last week I was up in my sister's house, and one of the lads come over. He said, "Jesus, you're doing well." I says, "What do you mean?" The big fucking grand piano and everything in the corner. Mark, good evening, Paula. The shorts suit you, but I think the beard is a bit too much for you. Me? Okay.
I'm not Martin.
No, I know. Just think the same. Must be cleaning all day. Right, let me just play this one here then. Simon Harris, we'll go with this.
The Taoiseach of Ireland, or the Deputy Prime Minister of Ireland, is an important role. It's actually one of the most senior roles in the entire system. And because of that, the person in that role needs to be held to the highest possible standards. And because of that, I want to highlight some of the accomplishments of our Taoiseach over the last 30 days or so. And the reason I'm choosing that timeline is because, as many of you know, it's been nearly 30 days since 9-year-old Harvey Sherritt sadly passed away. And for those who don't know, Harvey Sherritt waited more than half of his entire life for scoliosis surgery, after Simon Harris promising that no child would wait longer than 4 months in this country for that surgery. So it would almost go without saying that since the tragic passing of Harvey and the determination of his parents to get justice, that Simon Harris would at least be apologetic. So let's take a look and see what Simon Harris has been getting up to since the child who he failed passed away. The day that Harvey died, Simon Harris posted a throwback to the Olympics in Paris last year. A few days later, he attended an agricultural show and spoke to a cow. he made a post about the All-Ireland final. Then he did another throwback, patting himself on the back for all that he's achieved over the last year. On the day of Harvey's funeral, Simon Harris went to his brother's wedding. But rather than showing a bit of respect, Simon Harris decided to post pictures on Facebook of him alongside his family, including children, all smiles and happy. Then he went to another event, and another one. Then, just in case the first post wasn't unpopular enough, he posted more pictures of his brother's wedding. Then he went to another event. He posted about last year's Olympics again. Went to another event. Wished Mairead McGuinness well. Climbed a mountain. Went to another event. Went to Oasis. And then spoke about the Leaving Cert. Not once in the last 30 days has Simon Harris acknowledged how badly he failed Harvey Sherritt, Harvey's parents, and the tens of thousands of families around the country. This is not and cannot be the standards that we hold our Taoiseach to. So I will echo everyone when I say, resign, Simon Harris. You failed.
Yeah, someone just posted up there that the Git did a good one. He did do a good one, and I think I have it there.
That guy's very good on TikTok. Like, his videos are very good.
Yeah. I'm gonna play the Git, okay, and we'll come back and talk to the Git.
Gardaí launch investigation into significant online threat to Taoiseach's family. Oh, boo-hoo. Sounds harsh, doesn't it? Well, bear with me. Remember in 2019 when everyone wanted Harris gone and there was going to be a no-confidence vote on him? This happened. Security fear as white powder is sent to help Minister Harris. Shock the public and make them feel sorry for him. And nobody was ever arrested for that, and that's the last we heard of it. Funny that, isn't it? When there was pressure on McEntee or Varadkar, the sub-stories came out. No different. When it's Martin that needs it to pull on the heartstrings of the public using his 2 dead children, whether it be 2021, 2022 or 2025, it doesn't matter. It's used as a weapon against you, for the benefit of these people. And this is no different. And you know what? I wouldn't care if it was. What about the threats to the health of all these children because of surgeries they didn't get? The pain and the suffering they went through? What about the daily threat to our women and our children up and down the country because of all these people that they brought into the country, people we know nothing about? Harris and all his ilk are responsible. A threat against the family of the everyday working man and working woman in this country is acceptable. But the threat to an evil, scumbag, piece of shit politician like Harris's family isn't acceptable. And that's if it's even real. And if it is true, well, it's the world we live in today. It's terrible and all, but there's a threat at our door. There's a threat to our livelihoods, to our families. And we're supposed to just let that happen, are we? Harris and his ilk are responsible for that threat. And in this life, you reap what you sow. So boo-hoo.
Someone just put up there, Paul, you're growing a Hitler moustache. I actually said that last night to someone because that bit there is just black. Do you see it? Yeah.
Yeah, razor.
Yeah.
No, grow it out. Grow it out.
Paul wouldn't make a good news reader, can't read off the script. Yeah, okay. I can read as good as any man, to be honest with you.
Oh, your reading's fine, Paul.
My reading's fine. I know, but Jason Sheardon, I don't know who Jason is, but I'm sure we'll see in a few minutes if he puts up any more crap. Evening all, sorry I'm late. How are you, Mark? Yeah. But yeah, this is it again. Harris, you know, he's a scumbag. Scumbag, you know.
No accountability, no apology, no nothing. Yeah, Finner, you're right. He was there smiling with the Oasis hat. No respect, do you know?
Yeah. What about slicing up Irish children? Did that not make the headlines? No, that doesn't make the headlines. That's the thing. You know what I mean? This government gave RTE 700 million. So as that sort of shit doesn't make the headlines. That's what happens here, you know? Nothing about the lunatic threatening the women and children in Tallaght. Yeah, it's everywhere. There was another fella, I saw a video, I have it there, taking a shit outside someone's house in the middle of the middle. Did you see that one?
No.
In Killester. Black fella out on the green, up against a tree, having a crap in the afternoon, yesterday afternoon. Like, come on. We ain't in the club, Paul, and we don't want to be in it. We are here to shut it down. Yes, we are, Dan. We are. Good on Orla. Nothing works like the wooden spoon.
Have it here, ready? Martin, stop smiling.
There you go, Mark the Spark. Limerick councillor wanted to kill Dublin protesters after children were stabbed.
Exactly.
And he's still a councillor. And it was the same in the UK. Your man turned around and said, I cut all their throats. He's still a councillor. He wasn't even done on that. And there's people getting done in the UK for hurty words and mean tweets.
Yeah.
You know.
I know, it's ridiculous.
You will wake up to news of something having been carried out against them from a complete unknown. That's what will happen. Yeah, Michael John. Will it ever be safe to come home to Ireland? When we get into power, it'll be safe because we'll have the place. Rob Duffy, nice gaff, Paul. Yeah, lovely gaff.
Good one, Trina.
Those rainbow flags on the keys should be taken down. Well, now, I'm going to be honest with you. A campaign should be done now to get all that shit out of schools. That's it. Them rainbow flags need to be gone out of schools. Anything to do with that rainbow ideology needs to be gone out of every school, every council office. Like, they're flying them on everywhere. Every government building has a rainbow flag. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And we're not allowed to put up our own tricolours. Mm-hmm. No, it's not going to happen. It's not happening on my watching anyway. I don't care. I'll be putting them up. The biggest insult was the Palestinian scarf around the famine figures. Yes. But as I said, look, I drove down the road here today and there's a Palestinian flag and a Ukrainian flag hanging out of a house. Now, I can't get up near them. I pulled them down. I don't give a shit. They shouldn't be here. End of story. You know what I mean? Anyone taking a tricolour down is a traitor, and I agree with you. And they should be dealt with as traitors. Everyone should put up a tricolour anywhere they can. I agree with you. Yes, I do. Put them everywhere. The real Irish flag is the green and gold.
Or put that one up. Yeah, just as long as it's an Irish flag.
That one there, is it? Mm-hmm. That's the one, isn't it?
No.
Yeah.
What do you mean, no?
No, yours is the blue one. You said it's the blue one, didn't you, Martin?
No, it's a different harp. Yeah, no, there's a blue one with the gold harp and there's a green one with the gold harp. But the green one with the gold harp would probably be the most representative flag for the nation of Éire.
No, Paul, I would never put up a green, white, and orange flag. If they dare take my Irish flag, God help them. Yeah, that's my favourite one, Pat. Yeah. Fergus Power, good evening. Yes, good evening to everyone. Simon is trying to deflect from him by claiming a fake death threat. They're all doing it. This is what they do. You know, my beautiful tricolour has been flying proudly for years in my garden, and God help anyone who would dare to touch it. Yeah.
I saw a comment actually earlier on where somebody had said they were living in a council house and they were told by the council to take down the tricolour. Now, they didn't do it.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, like, in your own country.
Put more of them up. I see this has actually brought Andy out of his.
Oh, did you see the flags?
Yeah, well, you know, his well-earned holiday. But it's great to see him back. So support Andy any way you can, and let's turn Ireland into remember Italia 90?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's do that again. Bunting, flags,
100%.
Everywhere, not just your house, your car, everywhere. I actually have a big one in the back of my car. I need to find somewhere to put it up.
Yeah. Well, I still haven't got my tricolour back from April. But April?
I know she's watching. So the far right mammy, there's a big flag going outside the house there.
Yeah. Well, now I'm going to be honest with you. The far right mammy in my Maz, I said I'm putting one up out there. No, you're not. Jesus, no, don't put it up there. Don't do that. They're afraid to do it in case people talk about you. And I thought, no.
Does she not realise who you are, Paul, your mother?
That's what I said. I'm the leader of the far right. I said, you have to let me put it up, man. You're not the leader, are you? Are you really? I said, no.
Stabby Fitzsimons.
Yeah.
Did you not tell her, like, the guards all know you, like, by your name?
Everyone knows me. You know what I mean? I went outside the DCC meeting with a tricolour tonight. One woman protest. Me. Well done. Fair play to you.
Good stuff.
I'm actually waiting to hear from Gavin to see how it went. They live in a bush. Good evening, all. They live in a bush. That's a PG. 100%. It's the schools that need to be sorted first. Yes, get rid of all of that crap from schools. Ferg, These evil, I'm not allowed Korsberg, are guilty of democide. I don't know why anyone is shocked by their treason and satanic actions anymore. They fucking hate us and our children. Hate them back. The shower of anti-Irish pricks. Prick is not a course, so I'm okay.
That's all right.
It's blue. Martin, yeah, he says the same. The flag is blue.
Blue, yeah.
Another boy murdered and missing in Ireland. Yeah, it's disgraceful, isn't it?
But like years. And the mother's only coming out with it now.
Yeah, I know.
It's a bit strange.
The scarf they wear is Iraq culture, nothing to do with Gaza. The day we can't fly our tricolour, it's over.
Yeah.
And have you seen the flotilla all heading out? I tell you, man, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest. The IDF will just sit there with the machine guns and just.
I hope. No, I got no, because I dislike them as much as I dislike the other.
So do I, but I don't care.
Okay. So what I really hope happens is that they get stuck somewhere, they run out of food, and they all have to eat each other. That would be very, very. That'd be a happy ending.
Yeah, that little gobshite, that blatant. Oh,
Tig, what's his name?
Murphy, and then you've Liam Cunningham.
No, Tig Hickey, is it? The supposed comedian Tig Hickey, isn't he got out there, isn't he? Or is he out there already?
Yeah, they're all on
Greta,
the way.
Greta and her weird haircut.
Yeah. She's on an Irish boat. She's on an Irish boat. I think
Liam Cunningham. Just oh God, somebody, just any universe power, just please sink the whole lot of it, will you? Please.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Yeah, get the tricolour. Get tricolour stickers as well and stick them everywhere. Yeah, Sean, you're right. Yeah, you are. I'm Ronnie.
That's not a bad idea. Okay, that's what I'm going to order tomorrow.
Yeah, tricolour. My tricolour is in my garden. It's up months and staying there.
But we've said this about America. Like over in America, nearly every front yard or backyard has an American flag.
Well, my aunt used to fly the two flags. She flew the American flag and the tricolour in her garden in Long Island. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she did. Yeah. What's wrong with being far right? There's nothing wrong with being far right, but we're not far right. We're just right.
Smart
so
right.
Far.
Smart
what?
Right. We're smart right. Yeah.
Mary McMahon, they have started marching.
No isms. Tribalism. Tribalism is the only thing.
They start marching and flying flags in Japan of all places. When the Japanese people who are so polite are pushed to their limits, the world is in trouble. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
By the way, Orla, myself, and Teresa spotted tents underneath the new bridge in Kilkenny today. Were you out today, Orla? Is that you Orla, no?
No, that's Barry talking to me.
Okay, cool. Barry has an Orla as well.
Okay.
Which bridge? By the skate park, is it?
Yeah, which bridge, Barry?
I'm sure he'll tell us in a minute.
Yeah. I saw that. I saw that video today now with the Japanese protest, and they're all kind of. It's like they're all lined up with the flags.
Okay, Chris, I'm gonna stop you right there. Ireland needs to get some original ideas. Where was all the Irish flags last week? Why wait for the Brexit crowd to give you orders? If it's not MAGA, it's the Brits you're copying. Okay, you can vouch for this as well, Martin. I think the Shin and the Dana lads put up tricolours in Limerick a couple of weeks ago, didn't they? About a month and a half ago.
The flag thing has been going on for fucking the best part of a year. But no, but
it's the whole our lads put them up a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, the whole protest thing since when was the protest in Cork? Or no, the first protest in Dublin this year. That was the big thing for get your flags out, get your flags out, get your flags out. That's where it started. And then Andy, big promotion for, he got all the flags and brought them down. They went down to Cork. They went all over the country. Then Shin Nadina started putting them up in Limerick. Dublin then started putting them up on poles all over the place. This is grassroots.
Ballyfermot.
This is all local communities.
Now, I'd say what they're saying is Malachy came out, I think, last weekend and said, yeah, we put them up in the North Inner City. Fair play to them, and fair play to them for doing that. Yeah. But it wasn't Malachy who started this. I'm being honest with you, lads. Come on, you know what I mean? Okay, Malachy, this is probably why they've come out and done this, because Malachy came out and said this, you know what I mean? But these flags have been in Ballyfermot, Limerick.
What's actually after happening there is the Labour councillor, I don't know his name, the guy pushing for the vote, he actually came out and said on RT News that they're just copying England, but this is just a tactic. You do realize, people might realize it. You do realize the UK has been watching what we've been doing and copying us for months and months and months. That the UK is watching what Ireland is doing, and every single one of our, if you following the big UK nationalist channels or anything like that, you'll see that they post our videos, and ask the question of their countrymen, why aren't we doing this? Look at Ireland's protest, look at Dublin, look at Cork, why aren't we doing this? So, there's no everybody is trying to help everybody, and everybody is trying to emulate everybody, and there's no who went first or this, that, and the other. What's happening in Dublin, 100% grassroots, communities taking responsibility for their own areas. It's absolutely fantastic, and long may it continue, and more people get involved. And actually, you don't have to be. Just go out and do it yourself. Find a lamppost and stick your own flag up, and that's it. Whatever's close to you.
Exactly.
It's not about groups and organizations. Yeah.
Instead of waiting for Andy Quirk to do anything, Andy said this to me last year or this year. He said, Paul, just get your groups to throw in a £5 each. He says you'll get 100 flags for whatever amount. If you threw in 20 quid each for your tenants association or anything like that, whack up the flags.
Yeah,
I think there was 20 went up in Coolock over the weekend on Friday night or Thursday night. It was sent in to me there, and I think I have it there. I'll play in a few minutes. There was one. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I was just going to say, get the things for the wing mirrors of your cars as well. You get all that. Look, I know we should be buying Irish, right? You get all the Ireland stuff for nothing on Temu. Just order a shitload of it. Do you know what I mean? Just everything. Every surface you can put a sticker on, put a flag on, put a wing mirror flag on, put anything. Just everything. Just everywhere. Sticker businesses, sticker windows. Let's just go, like I said, Italia 90 again.
Someone's saying that Kevin Daly, it's corny, I know, but can we all change our social profile pics to an Irish flag? Of course we can, yeah. Of course we can. Yes, lads, by the skate park. Yeah, that's where it is, Martin, by the skate park. The camp. Mickey Tip, I was never far right in my life. It's because Western government policies and broader society in general has shifted so insanely far left that it makes those of us with common sense look right. Listen, it's a bogey, man. That's what it is. You know what I mean? That's all it is. It's every government in the world is singing off the same hymn sheet. Oh, the far right this, the far right that. Once you speak out against the government, you're far right. Simple. That's just the way it is. And that's what they have come up with. In Denmark, every house has a flag up and it's not allowed to fly. And they're not allowed to fly any other flags. Excuse me. We're all being played with this immigration stuff while the background, the traitors are changing laws to keep us in our digital gulags. Well, come October, lads, you'll all be in it. I think the Brits may have copied us, if anything. Yes, and that's what Martin said earlier. They have. True, we've done the flags as long as the Brits. We've done them longer than the Brits, to be honest with you. Let them label us whatever they want. We know right from wrong. Exactly. Now you have it. I know what I'm fighting for. Yes, Martin. Regarding Italian 90 flags, imagine we had qualified for next year's World Cup. What a predicament that would have been for the government. Sarah Malone, there's an official protocol for the flag. No other flag should be flown above it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, okay, yeah, fair play. Apparently, they've put up 5 million flags across the UK in a week. I don't believe that.
And I love the way, see, they're doing, like, we'll say, the crossings on the road and everything like that. That's what we should be doing.
Yeah, that's exactly what we should do. Instead of the what you call it, the rainbow flag. My flag is flying high since St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, thanks, Jane. Look at the comment.
Would it be I'm off. Would it be terrible to start spraying some of the undesirable people green, white, and gold?
Okay, look at the comments. People are rushing out all of a sudden. So what if Casey and the black shorts hung a few up? The big push now is to copy the Brits, wakey sheeple. We're not copying the Brits, and we've said this before, Chris. You know what I mean? So you think what you want to think. Well, I know. I've been putting up these flags a long time. Yeah, and yeah, I'm just looking here. Let me see this. Yeah. This is unfair. You're right. Yeah, I brought my tricolour outside every iPass centre and rally for the past few years. Way before Andy, the flags are more important, got involved. Every patriot worth their salt should have their own tricolours. It's a joke. Please play the video and read the message. Okay, hang on. Yeah, I have a video there. I did see a video there from. Hang on. Yeah, I agree. I agree with everything Ferg says. Yeah, I'll play the video now. Yeah, I'll share this here now. Yeah. I love the way he's just sitting there. And I know for a fact that this is flying outside Ferg's house for the last, I don't know how long. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to, let me just, let me drop
I've seen this earlier on, yeah.
Yeah, and the sun coming through it. Looks deadly.
Cool image.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, I met Ferg outside Mountjoy with that flag for Enoch Burke everywhere. And I'll be honest with you, something happened one day. His car broke down or something, and his flag was still in it. And I actually gave him my one. And it was the day it was last February. Because I thought to myself, you look naked, mate. I said, I'm all right without a flag. I said, I can live without a flag. I said, but here's my one. And I gave him my one, my big one. And yeah. So, and I got nicked that day. But this is in the message goes, our land, our destiny, our area, our era, our flag. Fly it high with the love of God, family and country in your Irish heart and soul. I've carried my tricolour everywhere for the past few years. No treasonous politician or civil servant will dictate to me ever. You're right, Ferg, and I'm right behind you, mate. I'm right behind you. Irish girls are playing rugby. We're representing. Irish girls are playing rugby. Okay. I'm going to start concreting in more polls. 100% right, Paul. Been going on months. Yeah, it has. Yeah, I know it has been. You know what I mean? It only got more attention lately because it was feared. Yeah, it was on UK news. That's exactly it. Our crowd are not featuring anything. I sent me ma in. Me ma is looking at the news in there, and it's the news this and the news that and this, that, and the other. And I just sent her in a message on WhatsApp. I said, have you seen this on the news? There you go. Because nobody sees that on the news. That's 8 major cities in the world. And they're all out. All the flags, everything else. And they're all out protesting. Not one media company, not one media outlet in the world is talking about this. Why? Because it doesn't suit the narrative. They don't want people to see the people rising. Australia, Spain, Germany, you know what I mean? New Zealand, Ireland, Dublin, Ireland, UK, Wales. It's everywhere. Everyone is going. Poland, Croatia. Everybody is out because of this. You know what I mean? But the media will not show you this because other people will say, oh, Jesus, was that really happening? That's great. I'm going to help them people. That's what they do. They dumb people down and they don't let you see what's going on. But we'll let you see. Don't worry. Paul Fitzgerald, this copying Brits argument is redundant. The Irish flag should be welcome everywhere in Ireland. Yes, you're right, Paul. Yeah. Scotland and Wales putting flags up too. Yes. And yeah, Martin. 100% Martin. Yeah. Or Shankill. Irish boxers.
You could start a very good graffiti campaign. You could buy spray paints in Mr. Price relatively cheap. You could actually start a fantastic late night graffiti campaign against maybe perhaps undesirables in your community, and let's just lash all the businesses with a nice tricolour. Could be done.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah. Okay, yes, people, that's what we do. Let's do that, people. Get yourselves green, white, and orange, and go around and
just let's just beautify the place
everywhere.
Every single surface, every bin, every crossing, every undesirable shop, every undesirable person, perhaps. Yeah, so let's make it a winter of green, white, and gold.
James, that's a good one. Replace the European flag on your number plates with the tricolour. I've
Like
done
that.
it.
Like that.
I like that too. Well
Yeah.
done, James. That's what you do, people. If you're not due your NCT, that's what you do. You put a tricolour instead of the what you call it, the European Union, because the European Union is shit.
And don't
Okay,
pay your
Chris
car
again.
tax. Or don't NCT your car. And if you do pay your car tax, block your car disc with, again, a tricolour.
Oh, Chris again. Why would the Brits watch you, Martin? After all this time, you have achieved absolutely nothing.
Chris, I don't care who you are.
Yeah, fuck
I
off.
just have to say, sorry, Orla, go fuck yourself. Go find
Yeah.
something else to watch.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've just said
Bye-bye.
it there for the
Bye-bye.
both of us.
Yeah, don't be on here
Yeah.
to complain.
See you, Chris. That's your last one, Chris. Okay, that's your last one. I will buy material this week and sew flags for less money. Yeah, listen, everyone is doing it. We're fucking proud. Nice one, James. Yeah,
And that's
I'm
actually a
doing it.
really good idea what your man's after saying. I've just done it there. If you can see, hold on a second. See?
Yeah,
Ah, very good. Very good.
Hold on. Tricolour.
Good
Yeah.
woman.
Done.
you can get bonnet flags, wing mirror flags. Yeah, I'm gonna go and get them tomorrow. We can bet your arse everyone's car that has one on it be pulled. It is the councils that are more trying to copy the council in England, etc., in reference to taking them down. Ken Donnelly. Lads, what's going on in Waterford? The iron was hot there a few weeks ago with protests over illegal immigrants and the government. Now all gone quiet. Think nationalism is flat at the moment, Martin.
Look,
Right.
you have to remember, number one, people have lives. Number two, it's back to school. People have families. This isn't easy. There's obviously different organizations and different groups doing different things in different areas. So I can only speak for the stuff that I'm involved in. And there's a small cohort of people who never stop. There's, some people who can only give an hour or two per week, and then there's people who just work in the work in the background. The ideas and the conversations never stop. People never stop talking in the background. It's kind of, you're getting to the point now where everybody's protested out, everybody's fatigued, nothing's changed day to day. And look, it has to go to phase 2, and phase 2 is not a particularly nice place, and you have to be very committed to go down that route. It's up to people. Look, at the end of the day, it's up to people. I'm one human being. Paul is one human being. Orla is one human being. We all do our tiny little bit, but there's no saviors coming. You save yourself. If something going on in your community, fix it yourself. You know what I mean? I'm responsible for where I live. Orla's responsible for where she lives. Paul is responsible for where he lives, and we do what we can. And if you think it's gone flat, get involved, make a bit of noise, join a group, motivate.
Exactly. Yeah.
Throw some money into it.
Yeah. I'm just going to put the Deal of Heron there on the bottom there as well. Join us at Deal of Heron. We will make change, won't we, Martin? That's what we're here for.
Deal of Heron, Shindadina, and do you know what? If it doesn't even matter if there's another group out there that you align with more, then just do something. That's all I can say to people. Is just do something. Do something.
Can't be down to a few people doing everything.
Yeah. I'm going to put it up there as well. Watch us live. You can watch us live. Share it out there. X at FitzyDub, at Anthony L. Casey, at RuggerMorph27, and Ireland Force 23. You can get us on YouTube at The Irish Column, at Deal of Heron, and on Facebook, Paul Fitzsimons, and on the internet, www.theirishchannel.com/live. And you can comment on all of them platforms. You can also support us by buying us a coffee. Is there on the stripe, and you can also get us on Revolut there at Paul7S2SQ. Thank you very much. You can also send us a message.
Buy me a Bulmers, but I think I had enough of it.
Yeah, I think you had. You can get us on WhatsApp as well there. 0892
buy Orla a Bulmers. Buy Orla a Bulmers Light. Now.
No.
Bulmers Light.
No, it has to be the real one.
The Andy man got loads of flags for a march, which was very effective. So praise where it's due. Andy's doing well. Fair play to him.
Every single person just trying to do what they can. That's it. And if a few more people just got involved, it'd work. It'd work.
But everybody just has to do a small bit. That's it.
Mhm.
And everyone doing small little bits all adds up to bigger bits. What? I didn't get to raise the hand.
That's
Wicklow, man, you're a fucking...
Lovely.
I'm gonna put it up anyway. I had to have a prostate check this morning. If I'd have known the doctor would have been wearing gloves, I wouldn't have washed my arse. Oh, I read that the other African.
Well, do you know what? I'm delighted when I hear about these things, because now you just a tiny little inkling of what it's like being a woman.
Yeah.
Why? When do you have to get your
Martin is
prostate
full of
checked?
excitement, itching for his own chance to create night of broke glass.
I'm not getting into that conversation, Martin.
Chris, fuck off, will you? I'm getting rid of you, Chris. Seriously, mate. See you, Chris. Bye. Yeah, you've been an arsehole, Chris. We don't need it. There's enough arseholes in this world without bleeding listening to you as well, mate. Seriously, folks, food prices up again in August. Buy extra couple of cans of food whenever you go to the shops. If not, you could be sorry. Hyperinflation is possible.
Said it last year. I said it last year. Food inflation was running at 19%, and nobody believed me. And I was right. And food inflation is going to increase. Stock up now. Stock up now. You need to buy flour. You need to buy canned goods. You need to just stock. Even if you just buy fucking 1,000 cans of the cheap Aldi or Little Beans, just have something. Food inflation is going to go through the roof. Money, the dollar and the euro are going to hyperinflate to the point where they will be worth absolutely nothing.
Nothing, yeah.
So it's it's all about gold. Apparently, someone told me that Ireland had actually bought up a load of gold. If anybody can have a look into that for me, I'd be very, very interested.
Yeah. Was that not a couple of years ago that gold was bought up?
Was it a couple of years ago, was it?
Yeah, I think it was 2 years ago. I remember AJ, a friend of mine, talking about that Ireland had bought a load of gold. Yeah.
We're still sitting on it because that's interesting. That'll be interesting. I'll have a look into it again. And then obviously they're going to push for the with the hyperinflation, they'll push for the digital currency to say, oh, this is the only way forward. And by the way, all of the reason that the euro is and Europe essentially is going to collapse is because Europe has no natural resources of their own, or have abandoned tapping the natural resources, are buying Russian energy through back channels at 5 times its value, and are pumping all the money into a war with Russia, as opposed to actually trying to stabilize their economies. The EU is your enemy.
Food prices are running at 25% to 30%, not 5%, says RTA. Green dye powder down at Dublin Port as the tide is coming in. Do the Liffey green.
The Liffey green.
Yeah.
Can't afford meat anymore. All eggs and rice.
Yeah, sure. Even eggs are going through the Tesco whacked fucking, I don't know, something like 30 or 40% or something onto the price of a dozen eggs there yesterday. And butter is going through and all at the same time we've crippled our indigenous farming industry, so we can't actually produce enough of our own food.
Yeah.
Does anybody ever remember? Yeah, sorry, go on.
Go on.
No, it's completely unrelated. And this is more interesting. Ukraine's bought $100. You bet the price will go up for everything. It's all from food. Yeah, that's true. All of our fuel is coming from Russia. But they're paying 5 times what they should be paying for. I don't know. And there's going to be massive knock-on effects between Trump and Putin's meeting. Was nothing to do with the Ukraine war and like that. It was all to do with trade and resources and how they're going to carve up the remnants of Europe. It's on its last legs. Whether it'll be a fast collapse or a slow, miserable decline remains to be seen. But we need, as a country, we need to get out of the EU. We need to get out of the EU fast.
Yeah, I'm going to just play this now. I'll play Gavin's one here now. This is from yesterday, okay? I had this one here, but I'm going to just play Gavin's one here because buy gold coins from the central bank. It's worth a fortune later as they are limited amount. Okay. I'm going to just play this here. Hang on, I'll just share this. This is from yesterday morning. I don't know whether anyone has seen it. but there was a man. Let me just clear this here. Let me just play this, and then we can come back and talk to him.
How are you folks? Councillor Gavin Pepper here. Now, sure boy boys are all aware of what happened in the early hours of this morning in Dublin City Centre. We now have a man in his 40s in hospital at the moment. You've got to ask yourself, what's happening in the city centre? Large parts of O'Connell Street up to Westmoreland Street on the O'Connell Bridge that leads into Fleet Street and Westmoreland Street was all cornered off with Garda tape this morning. Going into the city centre, when people get off the bus with their kids, should they see that sort of thing? People are wondering why people are afraid to go to the city centre now. Well, it seems like that. And you've got to ask yourself, what are the government planning to do about it? Because they keep telling you it's safe when clearly it's not. You know, Dublin as a city is just falling apart. You seen what happened in Stony Batter not long ago, stabbings in the city. There's knife crime is through the roof in the city centre. But the scariest part about when I went in this morning, the most shocking part I saw was not the crime tape. That wasn't it. Because you see that regularly now when you go into town. It was everybody going along like nothing had happened. Going along their daily lives. Like it was just another day in Dublin. There was people outside the coffee shop right around the corner and drinking coffee. People outside the pub drinking pints. There was a tourist taking pictures on Fleet Street, like behind the Garda tape, like of Fleet Street, like there was nothing wrong. There was a tour guide actually with tourists, students or something, right at O'Connell's Bridge where the tape was, telling them all about Irish history. Like, I is actually for real. What's the plans in fixing our city centre? Because it's not safe. And that's why people are not going into town anymore. And you can't keep lying to them. But you know what? You are more concerned about electric picnic on the news than you are about these things. Overseas problems than these things. You need to get your act together in this doll and start fixing our city because it's in an absolute shambles. And people are terrified, they're scared. People of all nationalities are afraid to go into the city centre now. That's what's happening. It doesn't matter where you're from. It's not a safe city. Tourism is down. They don't even want to come to Ireland anymore. What a fault Ireland got to say about it? Because all these NGOs don't think they give a thought about what's happening in this country. You really want to get your act together. Because at the end of the day, our children, our kids are going into town on the weekend, Saturday of all, it happening on a Friday, Saturday, and into the early hours of Sunday morning. So they can't go out on a night out anymore, and you want to come home. That could mean anybody's daughter walking through and getting caught up in that incident. What have you got to do about it? What are you planning to do about it? Because you don't seem to have any answers, and that's the dangerous part.
You gotta love him. I have to say, he's the only one, I'm being honest with you, the only one talking about it. Sean, 7 of them over the waterfall. Yeah, that's in Powers Court.
Paul, I just sent you over a thing there about least safe countries.
Yeah, hang on there.
Are we gone up in the rankings again, are we?
Yeah, this crime index 2025 from Europe.
Number 2?
No, not that far off it though.
No, not that far off, but
wait till you see what's behind us.
It's actually behind you, Orla. Let me make you smaller.
4.
France is first, 55.6%. Belgium, 49.5%. Belarus, 49%. Ireland, 48.6%. And the UK, 48.4%. Sweden, Italy, Ukraine, Greece, Moldova, Albania, and Malta.
So that's very interesting that Ukraine is there. So Ukraine is actually safer than Ireland. Maybe they should go home for their own safety.
Albania is safer than Ireland.
Maybe they should go home as well for their own safety.
Yeah.
So France, massive Islam immigration problem. Belgium,
yeah.
Massive immigration and Islam problem. Belarus, I don't know an awful lot about the country. Ireland is Ireland. I'm surprised we're worse than the UK, and I'm surprised we're worse.
Yeah, but not much.
Than
0.2 in the difference.
Okay, wow. I don't know. I think this is bullshit because I'm being honest with you. Where's Germany?
Don't know. See,
Germany is
hold on
ruined.
a second. Hold on.
Germany is ruined. I'm not saying you did it, Orla. I'm just saying, like, there's no Germany there in the top 12.
No, I didn't ruin Germany. That's nothing to do with me.
Yeah, I know. But,
hold on. I'm trying to find. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, here we are. Hold on.
So we should go to Albania as refugees.
Okay,
Yes,
it's according to the Numbro Crime Index. These are the European countries with the highest reported crime and lowest safety perceptions based on surveys in major cities.
Okay, well, let's be honest. If every one of them was reported, or if they reported on every one of the crimes here in Ireland, we'd be at 75.
Yeah.
We would be topping that group.
So it's reported. It's reported crimes. How many crimes have not been reported? You know.
Yeah.
You know, and then actually, Paul, while you're at it, if you want to play Europe Attacks, which again is by Michael McCarthy, and this is just showing 1 week in Europe.
Europe Attacks. Hang on there now.
Yes.
Let me just stop sharing.
It'll start off. Have you got it? Yeah.
Hang on. You sent that to me earlier. I think I downloaded that.
Yeah, the front of it is the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, I have it there. Europe Attacks. Yeah. I'm going to play that now.
A 32-year-old Ukrainian woman was dragged into the bushes near the Eiffel Tower and raped by a migrant. A 6-year-old girl was lured away from a water park in Germany and sexually abused for 2 hours. She was found alone near a forest. 6 years old. A 20-year-old Syrian man is accused of sexually assaulting a 13-year-old girl at an outdoor pool in Germany's Lower Franconia. A trio of men in Germany are accused of raping a 19-year-old woman over several hours in a hotel. She was lying in her own vomit during the assault. Names are Mirak B, Safiur L, and 32-year-old Mohammed said. Belgium. Syrian man says age difference not a problem in his culture after being prosecuted for raping 2 minors, including his 14-year-old pregnant wife. France. Suspected Tunisian serial killer under arrest may have murdered 4 men outside Paris due to homophobia. Germany. A US citizen 21 is stabbed by 2 Syrians in a Dresden tram. He tried to protect 2 women who were sexually assaulted by the Syrians. A 22-year-old asylum seeker has been arrested for the brutal murder of 17-year-old Dutch girl Lisa. This is the Netherlands. An Italian couple was finally beaten in Padilla Polsen, I might say that wrong, earlier this month. Now, a 25-year-old Moroccan has been arrested in connection with the incident and placed on house arrest. Video came out in Germany showing a German police officer shot to death. French police find 24-year-old Dutch woman raped and held captive in a drug den by Moroccan dealers. They are just some articles I read this week coming out of Europe. And here's some statistics on rape crime reports from the year 2000 and the year 2023. Look at England, Germany and France. They all skyrocketed. Poland went down. I won't do the thinking for you. What do you think the difference is in those countries? Why did England, Wales, Germany and France skyrocket? And why did Poland actually go down?
What do you think? Yeah, that's 1 week.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
Wow.
Some cultures are just rapier than others.
But like, look at the Moroccan. What the hell's the Moroccan doing? Like, Moroccan is a safe country. You can go there on your holidays. So why is anyone over here as a migrant or asylum seeker or whatever the hell they're calling themselves? It's ridiculous. Yeah, I know. But it's just, yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, so Nora E. I'm absolutely shocked. All the community named after Mohammed are pedos. Yeah. Malta is a big local mafia problem. They also send all their surplus illegal immigrants to Ireland on chartered flights since 2017 due to an agreement made with the Irish government. Patriotic
and Malta is destroyed because I know a couple that have a business here in Carlow and they just said it's destroyed.
Like, people need to realize we're the end of the tracks. There is an illegal trafficking program that starts from North Africa, crosses the Mediterranean into Greece and Italy, and these people are funneled eventually out of Europe to the UK and then end up here. We're the last stop on the tracks. We get the worst of the worst of the worst. That's what's coming into Ireland. That all the other countries just keep moving them on and moving them on and moving them on, and they all end up here. You saw the videos about demographics in Ireland. The 24 to 35 age demographic. Like, we've been saying it for ages. We're in trouble. Look, either the Irish people decide to get a bit nasty and very, very, very tribalistic, or we disappear. That's it. There's two solutions, two roads. We no longer exist as a people, or we learn to get nasty. And say,
well, how much are you supposed to put up with? Never mind, we'll say the rapes and the murders. Paul, can you play the video there? Again, it's Michael McCarthy. About the girl who was given out to for speaking Irish in the taxi. Because, obviously we live in Ireland. By an immigrant. What is it going to take? They're trying to get rid of our flags. They're trying to get rid of our heritage. They're trying to get rid of our culture. What is it going to actually take for people to wake up?
Yeah, hang on there. I did download it there. Hang on. Let's use this one here. They did the order. Yeah.
I have to be very careful, Martin, how I phrase things from now on.
Why is that?
The lads call me out on it. But asking Paul, has he got the video up yet?
Yeah, that was very funny.
And no smartness, Ferg, if you're still in the comments.
You'll have to fill me in now.
We'll fill you in the green room.
Yeah. We'll talk to you in a while. It was actually quite funny.
Oh yeah, because we're laughing at me.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna play this here. Have it here.
And doesn't understand.
Listen to this.
It's not. I feel like you're talking about me.
Okay, well, we're not. This is just the language we speak to each other.
It's very nice. I appreciate and I really like the spoken Irish. But when you speak 5 words in English, then in Irish, I feel uncomfortable. I feel like you're talking about me.
Okay, well,
I don't like. I speak few other. I speak 5 languages. I will never speak another language in front of somebody else, just because I don't like the person
Nonsense.
feeling that I'm talking about them.
yeah, of course, but we're not talking about you. We only speak Irish to each other.
How insecure.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you were getting a taxi with someone, you probably would not be speaking to them in a different language.
If that person doesn't speak another language, I have no problem. So when you speak English and then straight away you're speaking a couple of words in English and loads that then in Irish.
Here we have foreigners coming into Ireland and complaining to Irish people when they speak Irish. Any Irish person would be happy to hear Irish being spoken.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Get the fuck out of my country, you piece of shit.
Exactly.
Was there a picture of his? Did they get a picture?
No,
of his,
that's all. It was just Michael's video. But are they not coming over here speaking their own language that we don't understand?
Irish taxis only, lads.
France and tell them, oh my God, don't speak French.
Irish taxis only. Somebody isn't Irish, don't get into the car. Irish taxis
they
only.
all speak their own lingo. Every one of them. How many of these foreigners have you seen around town and they see a nice looking young one going by and it's iggity biggity buggity buggity booty, whatever the bleeding language they're talking about. They know. And you know they're talking about you. These 2 kids were probably just speaking.
No, do you know what it was? There were 2 young girls. There were 2 young girls, like Martin or Paul. If that was you in the back of the taxi, I bet you he wouldn't open his mouth.
I wouldn't get into the taxi with the cunt. Sorry, I wouldn't. If I get the taxi around Dublin, I want a dub to drive me around. Simple as that.
There you go. There's one there, Katrina. Imagine going to Italy and being upset when you hear them speaking Italian.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
If you don't like it, cheerio, mate. Get the boat.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Yeah.
You know, and do you not remember there was like a Muslim woman there a few months ago was given out that she didn't like the Irish sense of humor. Do you remember that?
Yeah. She was a Roma. She was Romanian or something, or a Roma gypsy or something. Yeah. So 2 Japanese people in the back of his taxi, for fuck's sake, losing the will to live. Yeah, so what if there was 2 Japanese people in the back of his taxi? And he was, it's just all bullshit, lads. That's all it is.
It's ridiculous.
Don't be getting those foreign taxi drivers. I'd rather walk. Yeah, don't be getting foreign taxi drivers, lads. Get Irish taxi drivers. And you're well within your rights. A lot of people don't know this. You are well within your rights not to go with the forced taxi. You don't have to take the forced taxi. You know what I mean? People that say, oh, I'm forced. I'm the forced one up. It doesn't matter. If you don't want to take that taxi, you don't take it.
Yeah.
If you don't feel safe in that taxi, you don't have to take it. If you want an Irish taxi driver, that's your prerogative. You can do whatever you want. You are the customer. So don't be listening to people if they tell you, oh, you're being racist, you're doing this, you're doing. If you don't want to get in the taxi, don't get in. End of story.
Yeah.
Get an Irish taxi driver. Give the Irish lads the money. Don't be giving these foreigners the money. I'm being honest with you.
This is what I mean. Like, what in God's creation is it going to take for people to start waking up when they're attacking our flags? As I said, our heritage, our culture, our language, our sense of humor. But it's about the only thing like that we have left, you know?
Yeah.
It's the only thing that's keeping us going is our sense of humor. Actually, there's a good one there now, Paul. It's in relation, it's a screenshot from 1980 in relation to mosques.
Yeah, just hang on there. Just Sean Mack. I waited 45 minutes at Dublin Port to get an Irish taxi after 16 taxis stopped. All were immigrants. Lads, I'm being honest with you. They don't even have to do a test. All they have to do is sign a contract. So that's why you have so many immigrant taxi drivers driving around. Look, the Irish lads can't make a crust now because of it. There's just too many taxis on the road, and they're all getting the grants. They're all getting, you know, they're up in that the big place up on the N32 there, the Holiday Inn. And as I spoke about this before on the show, I went through there about a year ago, and I done a video, and I counted 12 taxis sitting in the car park. Now these are guys who are getting their food. They're getting where they live for free. They're getting their food. They're getting the electricity. You know what I mean? They're also getting to drive a taxi and get their wages. They don't have to pay for a mortgage. They don't have to pay for the taxi license. You know, come on. Like this is like someone shitting on you and rubbing it in. That's exactly what this is, people. You know what I mean? It's disgusting. I refused to get into taxis at the airport with foreign drivers. Had to let several go, boy, until I get an Irish lad. You'll always get Gavin Pepper. If you see Gavin Pepper at the airport, make sure you get his taxi.
Or Neil Murray. Another Irish taxi driver.
Yeah. You will end up walking into Dublin City if you wait for an Irish taxi. Well, listen, I'd rather wait for an Irish taxi. My dad's an Irish taxi driver. I'll just ring him. We need tradesmen, nurses, teachers, not taxi drivers. No offense. It's a good job for us, but has been destroyed. It has been destroyed, yeah. They were told to every careful in Dublin and not to visit Temple Bar as tourists are just fleeced and it's not safe. Yeah. I told them to be very careful. Yeah. Judy.
Hey, Judy.
Hi, guys. Hey, Judy. How's things? They seem to have taken over all driving jobs. Yeah, you have. Boycott everything.
Jobs.
Yeah. Fake barbers. Yeah, fake barbers as well. They couldn't cut paper for fuck's sake.
All those fake barbers would look really, really good with a nice Irish tricolour spray painted on their windows. Same as the vape shops.
I just saw that Greta Thunberg is being arrested by the IDF.
Oh,
couldn't be there already.
They turned back. I thought they turned back because bad weather or something.
There already. He only left bleeding yesterday. You know what I mean? It's a boat they have, not the TARDIS. I lived in Australia for 15 years. The Muslims own all the taxis. Yeah. I forgot my name. How about this for an idea? Connect with the Irish taxi drivers and build a network with them so we can ring them up whenever we need them instead of ringing up general taxi service. Well, you see, this is the problem now with the taxis. There's no unions anymore. And if there is a union, the union is captured by NGOs. That's just the way it is here now. I was a taxi driver years ago in 95 to 2000. And we had a taxi union. If you had a problem, you went into the taxi union and that was sorted that next day. You know, you used to get your tax sorted. You got everything sorted. If there was a problem, they said, lads, we're going on strike. And once you put out there you were going on strike, you got everything you wanted. It's not like that anymore. They've been captured. You know what I mean? They've all been captured. However, yeah, that's a good idea. But all of these, you have these bleeding Deliveroo, not Deliveroo, but you know the shit that they have. What's the one that they
free
have?
now, is it?
Free now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's handy for people now, you know, and everyone is using cards. Everyone, like I know guys that go out, they don't bring money with them. They just bring their phone, and it's beep, 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 beep for everything. You know what I mean? Cash is king, lads. You need cash.
The
Apple
watches,
Watch,
you know, like the Apple Watches and all that. They don't even need their phones for some of that. Just the watch.
Can you call a taxi to collect you at Dublin Airport? Yeah, I'm sure you can. Yeah, you can.
You can. You can come out with the piece of paper with your name on it. You can order a taxi.
Yeah, but like even still, like you can't pull up the ramp. You can't come up to the arrivals ramp, I don't think, in a taxi unless you're dropping off. But all you have to do is just drive up and pull in, and you come out and get into my taxi. Simple as. Saw a Nigerian taxi driver lose the plot one day in Navan. Punter got into an Irish taxi that was behind him.
Good.
Happens to my dad out in Hout all the time. My dad works out in Hout, and they get into his taxi all the time. They leave. There could be a Pakistani driver, there could be an Indian driver, and they just, no, sorry, I'm getting the Irish man, and they do all the time. It's great. They are not reporting crimes on ethnicity. They're not reporting crimes, full stop, Christine.
Put up Ferg's comment there.
What was it there? Where is it? Yeah, hold on. I have Judy. It's terrifying. I never sleep when I know the kids are out at night because they get taxis home all the time. Yeah. Ray Flanagan. My mate refuses to get a taxi if not Irish. Yeah. Fiona Barty. I'm miles down. Ferg must be way down. How many foreign drivers have serious criminal records in their birth country? Safeguarding Ireland and UK. Not for the citizens, especially young women. School contracts. Taxis for learning disability. Yeah.
So they're not been vetted.
Jerome Reedy. If he's black, Thornback. If he's white, he's all right. Hello, Jerome. How are you doing, mate? You're dead right, Paul. Thanks for that. Fergus Power. Martin Paul got a contract from Viagra when one of the reps.
Go on, put it back. I couldn't read it. Hold on. Go on.
Okay, Martin Paul got a contract from Viagra when one of their reps heard Orla saying, "Can you get it up? Can you not get it up, Paul?" But when he took the tablet, he ended up looking like Hazel Chew, so they put the contract. Fuck off, Beck.
Oh, Beck is so funny.
What happened was, we were here, like you haven't been on for a month, but we were here about 3 weeks ago, right? And I was having trouble with the internet. And Orla kept shouting, "Can you not get it up, Paul? Can you not?"
I made the videos, right? Because I kept saying, because I was looking at the time, right? It was ticking on. And I obviously have a list of stuff sent over. And I didn't realise what I said. But of course, Fair copped and Kevin Coyle copped it. And of course, Slagging started. But I meant, can you not get the videos up?
We know what you meant.
Of course you did. How far, your list, Orla, how many topics have been crossed off it?
Not very many, I wouldn't say. Right? Not very many.
24 is on my list, and I think we've done about 3 things.
Yeah,
good stuff.
We've had loads of stuff.
No, actually, do you know what? Somebody was asking about this with statistics. So, Paul, I said to you, there's a screenshot about the mosque, but underneath it is actually a few statistics in relation to sex crimes. So, and that's from the 25th of August as well. So they're one under the other.
The 25th of August. See, that's played weeks ago.
Isn't it great that one of us is efficient? Shh.
What, you like fishing?
Who's going fishing? Who's going fishing?
Hey, Paul, we're going fishing. Good stuff.
Yeah, lovely. Okay, what was this one you said to me? Now, hold on now. What's it?
So, the mosques, it's a screenshot, and then underneath it is about sex crimes.
Jeez, it's funny you'd have mosques and sex crimes in the same category, isn't it?
Yeah.
The way it worked out?
No. And when was that? The 25th?
No, that's what I would label as UK, the 25th of August. And underneath it, the one is labelled in 1980, there were less than 100 mosques.
Oh, I have that. Yeah. Okay. All right, Orla.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it there now, yeah. Okay. In 1980, there were less than 100 mosques in Europe. Now there is in excess of 20,000.
Now, is that not something to be worried about?
We
Well, that's
have
just
52 here in Ireland.
And
Yeah.
there's planning permission for another. I think the final total by the end of the year could be up in the 80s. There's planning permission given for another 30 or 40.
And there the UK has 1,825. Look at France.
How did the Italians keep the mosques out?
Yeah, look. They've 8.
Don't know. Maybe it's the Vatican.
They've only 8.
Most likely. So
But is that Germany up at the 2,800?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But look at
Oh my
Spain,
God.
250 in Spain.
Yeah. And Portugal, 54. Is that Portugal? Yeah. 54.
Yeah, that's Portugal.
Wow.
Yeah, now here you go.
And there's the sex crimes by foreign nationals surge. The nationalities with the highest number of convictions for sexual offences. Indians, surprise, surprise. Romanians, another surprise. Poles. Oh, Polish, I wouldn't have put that up there now. And Pakistanis, we know about them. See the statistics for convictions against British and foreign nationals.
And Pakistanis are Indians. So I don't know why they're separate. Sure, Pakistanis are Indians, so I don't know why.
Don't tell the Indians that.
No, they're two separate countries. Or
they're two separate.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I know they all, but
we normally call them
Indians. Like that, but that's as far as it goes.
You big dirty racist, Orla. You can't even tell the difference between an Indian and a Pakistani.
They're not the same to me. It's like saying what's the difference between an Irish person and an English person? We all look the same. We're Caucasian.
Yeah, I know, but like
until we open our mouth. But then that doesn't help me in this circumstance.
Sexual offences, no, British.
Keep digging, Orla. Keep digging.
Yeah, you're gonna fall into that hole.
This is why I need a break. I'm too tired to think anymore.
Orla, I respect you as a tribalist. So you've said nothing wrong.
With sexual offences, look, 62%, nearly 63%, look. And for theft, look, 78%. And for robbery, it's only 2.8% the British are doing it, and 18.9%. The forced nationality as recorded on the police computer database, British includes UK and overseas territories. Foreign include all non-British nationalities where one was known recorded. The source, the CMC analyst. Jesus, man.
Yeah, if you want to just move over, Paul, because there should be no, back over the other way.
No, Orla.
No. Because underneath it, there should be a screenshot of this lovely individual. Hold on.
Oh, I have him, yeah.
Yeah.
17-year-old chap.
Well, now it depends now, because he was in another country and he was 15. So
yeah, that was 2 years ago.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, he's up a bit. Yeah. No. I did see him. Do you hear that dog bleeding, scratching the door?
No. It's actually above the Europe video. You know, the one that we played with the Eiffel Tower. It's just sitting above with that.
Okay.
But yeah, 17 and 15 Slovakian.
See, for there, should we all be racist now, Orla?
It's great to see the world. Fair play to him. And yeah.
Sorry, guys. I was just saying good night. I'm not seeing that one there, Orla. The Eiffel Tower one there, that's gone as well. There, where the bleeding hell
it's
is
above
that
the Eiffel Tower, yeah.
Oh, here he is. Here, this fella.
Yeah. Now, the question should be asked here, actually quite serious, is that he's claiming, or he was claiming, to be under 18. Would he be allowed access into the schools?
Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah.
There it is there. Look, Carlo Gardi. This was from the other day. This was from, I think, Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday. Carlo Gardi. That's your crowd. Have you not seen him, Orla? You would have seen him around Carlo, would you?
There's too many of them. So
Is he in your
for a
basement?
17-year-old young fella with a bleeding high hairline. You know what I mean?
Is he in your basement, Orla?
I don't have a basement.
Have you gone to phase 2, Orla?
Yeah. Carlo Gardi concerned for the welfare of a missing 17-year-old boy. Sunyab Mohammed Ahmed, 17, has been reported missing from Carlo since Monday, the 25th of August. What the government is telling us is that if a 40-year-old African comes to Ireland illegally and says he is 16 years old, our government will accept that and put him into the schools with our children. If that doesn't scare you, then you're not paying attention. Exactly, people. This individual who has been advertised by the Irish state as a missing 7-year-old was also missing as a 15-year-old in Slovakia in 2023. Jim O'Callaghan and the Department of Justice are taking us all for a ride by letting in lawyers. The EU no longer benefits Ireland for a wide range of reasons, but immigration is or should be a number one topic for the government. It's unsustainable and dangerous. Yeah. There he is, people. Look. 17 years of age. Look, Jesus.
And 15, yeah.
He has a head on him that wore out 5 bleeding bodies. Look, Jesus Christ.
Is that not a receding hairline?
Yeah.
Don't see too many 17-year-olds with a receding hairline.
I'd say he's late 30s, 40. You know what I mean? I'd say.
Yeah. Well, I've never seen that fella around Carlo, but then there's that many of them. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
They look just like the Pakistanis and the Indians, Orla, don't they? Oh, I'm so getting you back for giving me heat over cursing.
Fair good.
Listen. In a half an hour, Martin, we'll have this out in the green room.
I have to
Fair,
go.
just put it up there. Should we all be racist now, Orla? Send them all back.
Right now, I care about one country and one country only, and that is Ireland. I don't care about the rest.
Yeah, the Irish tribe.
I'm sorry now. We've enough to worry about in our own country without these goddamn Egypts coming in and creating mayhem.
And the Irish tribe is all that's but anybody of the Irish tribe that betrayed the Irish tribe, you're getting it too.
Yeah, they're all getting it. I don't think we're sure.
He's in secondary school in Carlo. There's photos of him in a school uniform blazer. I think was that not somebody taking the piss? There was a picture up of him. It would look like a school outfit, but that's not one of the Carlo ones. I think it was somebody. I think it was just taking the piss.
100%, all it. Yeah.
No, but that's it. Like, I don't give a rat's out what country they're coming from right now. We don't need them here. We've enough to worry about. Our own country's on its knees. Over 16,000 homeless. Over 5,000 children, living in hotel rooms. It's absolutely disgraceful what is going on here. Look at the Virgin Media report. And here's she one tottering on. Like, they don't care. None of them care. Why can't they do their bloody job and call out the government? But no, you see, they're getting paid 750 million. Why would they call out the government? It's just ridiculous. Taking the piss now.
Because it doesn't suit the narrative. They won't let you. You know what I mean? That's... Oh, God.
Ridiculous. And I said this before. Journalists actually take... it's a bit like the doctor's oath. Like, they're supposed to be non-biased. They're supposed to be neutral. They're supposed to have a care to the public to put out the correct information. And they're not.
Journalism died about 20 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, here's another one, Paul, because I know we have half an hour left. There's one here. Oh, yeah. I bet you this is it. Is it? Send you. Yeah. Let's see if this is the one. I know if this is the one.
This is from Irish Mammy. Fair play to you. Gardaí concerned with the welfare of missing 16-year-old Abdul Baki Ahmed went missing from Rosslare Port on Monday on his way back from the toilet.
Very good.
Oh,
thanks for that, Irish Mammy.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, how are people falling for this?
Yeah, you'll have what out of the green room, Orla. You want Martin's out and Paul's up. Jesus, you're losing the running yourself, woman. Well done, Drew.
This is why I need a goddamn break.
Oh, you mean
Very
they
good.
smell the same. They all smell the same. Yeah. He looks 15.
Oh Lord God. Yeah.
Morgan, he's like Morgan Freeman. That's who he is like. Yeah. But okay, I'm gonna play Gavin. I have another one here from Gavin that I just want to play from today.
Yeah.
This is about the flags, I think. So we'll just play this and come back.
How are you folks? Councillor Gavin Pepper here. And look, at the news today seems to be all about the Irish flag. Like, what is going on in this country? You should be proud to see a flag everywhere. This is Ireland. This is their country. Our flag should be all over the place. What's the issue with it? Why is Dublin City Council even looking into it? If there was Palestinian flags on the poles all over the city, would there be any issue? If there was Ukrainian flags, which there was a few years ago on the poles in the city, would that be an issue? No, it wasn't then. But yet, when you see the Irish flag come up, you have an issue. This has nothing to do with English nationalism or anything like it. It's our flag. It's Ireland. In America, Donald Trump is after bringing in a law, if you burn the American flag, you go to prison. I fully agree with that. That's your country's flag. So in Ireland, you'd expect to see the Irish flag. In Italia 90, all the roads were painted green, white and orange. Was there an issue with that? This country is just a shambles with the people in charge at the moment. And the reason why they're doing it is to deflect away from what's actually happening. Because the real news today should be about the attack that happened in the early hours of Sunday morning, where a man in his 40s in hospital. And one journalist said yesterday on Twitter that it was a stabbing incident. So if that's what it was, has the attacker been apprehended? Has he been arrested? Is there any description of the attacker? I mean, all the cameras and CCTV all over the Connell Street and all should easily be able to identify who this attacker was. That should be the news. That should be the main story. Then, last but not least, in relation to Simon Harris and the threats made against the man's family, which is absolutely shocking. Anybody making threats to anybody's family should be arrested and caught for it. There's no need for that, no matter what you think of a person. All children should be safe and families should be safe. But that's not the way it is in Ireland, because we're worried about the safety and security of our own families and our own kids. It's unbelievable what's happening in Ireland. But, like, will you stop talking about the country's flag, which should be everywhere, and start talking about the actual news?
They don't talk about the news. That's the problem here. Angela Leggett just put in there, the Irish government have brought in a new law allowing any Nigerian living in Ireland $425 per week to bring over and sponsor a cousin. $425 per week.
Oh, wonderful. And there'll be about 50 million cousins. That's great. Something to look forward to.
Your man on News Talk said it's ridiculous the council taking him down. He was cut off. Yeah.
Of course he was. You know.
I might be getting sent on that there. Hang on there.
And Kevin Coyle, I just seen that comment. Do not be encouraging Drew. Look what I have to put up with Mark. Yeah. It's not fair.
Shocking. Absolutely shocking, Orla.
It is.
Yeah. You should be allowed to be a racist without any consequence whatsoever.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's the other stuff.
You're a racist, father. Here we are here now. The Irish tricolour is protected by the Constitution. You can see it there. Know your rights, stand by your national flag. Article 7 of An Bunreacht na hÉireann, the Irish Constitution states, the national flag is the tricolour of green, white and orange. It is not symbolic, it is a legal fact. The Irish tricolour is constitutionally protected. Any attempt to ban, remove or criminalise the display of our national flag is not only unjustified, it is unconstitutional. Hang on. Unconstitutional. You have the right to express your national identity publicly. You have the right to fly your national flag without intimidation. Are you listening, lads?
Yeah.
You have the right to stand up against unlawful censorship or political overreach. Raising our flag is not a hate crime, it's a constitutional right. Attempts to suppress the Irish flag in public spaces violate Article 7, the national flag is a tricolour, Article 40.6.1, right to freedom of expression, the democratic will of the Irish people. Let no politician rewrite your identity. Defend your heritage lawfully. There you go. So there you go, people. It's in our Constitution. So there you go, lads. That's what you can do with that. Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll stop sharing that there now. And I actually have the video here from Just bear with me there. And I'll RTE, where are you? Bim. Okay. Gavin must have ran late or something in there because I sent him a text there a minute ago. I'm going to just share this. This is what RTE said about it. I know we've been going on a bit about this, but hey, listen.
It's bloody important. It's
very important.
It's an attack.
Very important.
The state is attacking, continuing to attack our people, and we have to fight back.
Yeah. Fuck your governments. Yeah. When can we get a link? Where can we get a link? Okay.
What link?
I don't know what you want a link for. To share. To share what? To share this out?
No, the image
is there. What?
It's probably the image.
The image I sent you there. That came out
image.
of
okay.
That came out of Shinadina. So if you know anybody in Shinadina, ask them to forward it on to
you. Yeah. Okay. So let me just play this.
To deal with the situation will be needed. Over the summer, lines of tricolours have appeared on the streets of a number of areas across the capital, including Ballyfermot, Coolock, Finglas and the north and south inner city. A number of anti-immigration campaigners have posted online in support of the erection of tricolours. Now residents of the North Strand have written to the council to ask for the flags to be removed.
We're working on this and community neighbourhood. The message is coming from a very tiny minority. They're very vocal, but they are tiny. They don't speak to the rest of us.
Never forget their face.
A number of public representatives have also raised questions.
This is the second line, another traitor.
These flags are in front of English nationalism. And I think it's
traitor, propaganda. That's what you're getting now, these fucking traitors. Should be ashamed of themselves. It should be shown all over Ireland.
By my flag in my country. We need to find another country to go.
Well said. Well said.
In bigger numbers, and I think other communities around the country will see this as an attack on our flag and an attack
on our country. Dead right, Malika.
The council says that flying flags on public lampposts is not allowed without written permission, and that it's currently considering an appropriate response to the issue and engaging with.
So, who gave permission to put Ukrainian flags all over Ireland? Every fucking shitty little house in every fucking corner of Ireland. Who gave permission for that? Fucking propaganda RTE and fucking socialist fucking pigs.
I love it. I was working with a Muslim woman. She got a job as a carer. She went into the old lady's house. The woman told her to take her car. And she called the old lady racist and walked out of the woman's house. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone says here. That burqa should be banned here. Like,
yeah.
You walk into a bank and there's four of them standing in there. You're waiting for someone to pull the bleeding pin. You know what I mean? You don't know what's going on there. You know what I mean?
No. What country was it? It was it Denmark that they were looking to ban them?
They did ban it.
Yeah, it was Denmark, wasn't it?
Yeah. What kind of dickhead would object to the national flag being flown? Yeah. Well,
and that councillor Dara.
Yeah.
Who's he with?
Labour, I think. A filthy.
Labour.
The only person who would object to the flying of our flag is a filthy, dirty, disgusting, low IQ, Marxist, absolute piece of scum shit, and they're all being deported as well. Every single one of them. Drop communism, drop Marxism, or leave.
Martin, are you going to throw the Irish out of Ireland as well? Yeah.
There's not any traitor to this country, as I said, is getting it. Any traitor to this country. If you betrayed our people, if you betrayed our constitution,
yeah, I know.
If you sat in office or sat in the civil service and turned a blind eye, nobody's getting away free. Nobody's getting away free.
I actually thought it would. They didn't interview anyone from People Before Profit or the Social Democrats.
No,
because they hate our country. And it was interesting that they did Maliki up. Why didn't they have Gavin up? Since Gavin is like very vocal.
Well, I think I'm going to be honest with you. Malachy did come out last week and say, I think Gavin gave Samantha Library, or whatever her name is, Malachy's number. That's she rang or she texted Gavin and asked Gavin, would he have Malachy? Because Malachy did come out last week and said that they put them up in the North Inner City. So Gavin had nothing to do with them. So even around Finglas, I don't think Gavin did anything. So he just said he agreed with it, and that was it. So yeah.
Okay.
So no, it was Malachy who put them up, or Malachy's crew who put them up. So that's why they wanted to. They wanted to talk to Malachy, and listen, fair play to him. You know, left claim to be for women's rights, certainly not by allowing the burqa, a repressive, inhumane, forced on women by their husbands. Yeah.
Yep.
Paul,
which the women have to be covered from head to toe, like, but it's all right for the men to walk around half naked.
Yeah, Paul, in time the burqa will be used for people to do things and to get around.
Yeah.
It's already doing it. I saw a video last week of a guy getting stopped at the airport, and it was a bloke. It was three of them. There was three blokes. Three of them were caught. Yeah. Can I wear a burqa on transgender? Yeah. But like, let's be honest, people. If you're not allowed to wear a motorbike helmet into a bank, why should you be allowed to wear a burqa?
Yeah, I know.
You know, we don't know who these people are. You know what I mean? It's
Paul, that's racist to say that. Can't say that.
Then I'm fucking racist then.
Tribalist. We're not racist. We're tribalist, and that every time
we're just calling out bullshit.
No. Every time somebody says the word, the concept. It's a concept that people need to take on board. You're not any of the isms or obias or phobias or whatever they call you. You are tribalist, which simply means you put your own people first in every single instance. That's what it means to be tribalist. You don't bear the African any ill will. Stay in Africa. You don't bear the Middle Eastern. Stay in your own countries. We don't want you here. Okay, you can come on holidays, spend your money, and then go back home. That's the difference between tribalism. Racism means you believe you're better and you bear people ill will, etc., etc., etc. We don't. I'm tribalist. I'm just more important in my country than you are, and you shouldn't be here. I have a genetic and blood right to be here.
Yeah,
you don't. Yeah. So I don't want you here. I want you to go. It's as simple as that.
But we don't go over to Africa and say we're African and try and take over Africa.
Well, you can't. You can't, because no African country would allow that, because they're.
But you can't become Nigerian either. We can't. Yeah. You can't get Nigerian citizenship.
I know. Yeah.
So yeah.
Look, Christina's just saying there.
Go home.
Christina's just saying, Paul, in Dublin Airport at the American terminal, there was 3 women with letterboxes. Literally, they got through security. I didn't see how the security dealt with it. My 19-year-old grandson, every time he sees them, he says, "There's the ticking time bombers."
But look at some of them with the burqas now, where the eyes are covered over as well.
That's the letterbox.
Yeah, but you can't. No, they're actually covered over.
Yeah, they have like a flap. It's like
no. There's some of them now, and it's like a netted thing over it or something like that.
Yeah.
It's completely covered over.
The ones that look like closed down parasols.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
A Muslim bank robber in Paris, he was caught wearing a burqa. I'm sure they were.
Yeah.
You know, lucky burqas ain't green. They would be losing the plot. Owen O'Sullivan. They don't have to take burqas off an airport passport recall, even though security can't see them. It is lunacy. It is lunacy.
But the rest of us all have to be pretty much strip searched at the bloody airport. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Morify. No. Now, what other country in the world tells us not to speak our own language? I've been frowned on for not getting into their taxis. Irish only, please. Yeah, you're right, Maura.
100%.
Yeah.
The immigrants are put here deliberately to make Ireland unstable. It's warfare. Yeah, we know, John. We know. At a Garda checkpoint, do they make them take off when they are checking their driving license? No, they don't. That's the thing. You know, Nigeria has banned all white people in advertising from voting or running in election and gaining Nigerian citizenship. Yeah. And have you seen pennies? You look at the pennies catalogue. There's not one Irish. There's not one white person in it. They're either Chinese, black, Indian. Yeah, there's no Irish people. There's no white people in it. It's gone ridiculous, you know. And it was, I'm going to be honest with you, it was actually Derek Bly who brought that to my attention last year or the year before. Speaking of Derek Bly, have you seen some of the shite he's coming out with in the last couple of weeks? Oh my God, man. I was physically sick the other night when I seen what he posted up. He's a clown. Fucking idiot. Everybody is talking about him. Everybody is talking about him.
Derek and IFP, every success in the future.
Oh, so do I. So do I. Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, they're not worth talking about. Let's move it along.
No, I know, but I just have to say it. Like, I'm not messing. The amount of people that are ringing me and saying, "What the fuck?"
I know, I've heard it as well. I know.
I don't know. I don't care. So
yeah, nothing to do with us.
He's
thank
gone
God.
Nuts. Maybe he was always nuts. We should all dress the same.
We can now understand. We can now understand, like, why when ships are sinking, why the rats jump. Not that I'll call us rats, but you know what I mean. You can now see why you see them all racing. Yeah. Thank God we are out of there.
Mesh netting, the burqa wish affects the vision for women and vitamin D depletion. So the rights of women disregarded under the cultural. Yeah,
you're right, Fiona.
Derek is just posting nonsense. Yeah, Derek is just posting nonsense now. Yeah, I don't know. It's just trans this and oh God, it's just stupid.
Look, Paul, he's nothing to do with us, so I wouldn't worry about it.
On my way to England, they wouldn't let a Chinese girl on the flight because no ID. Yeah, she should have wore a burqa. Never banned the burqa. I don't drink anymore. Okay. Casper, yes, they won't allow. Right, let's see. We have a few more videos.
Come here. I want to just get 2 videos played. One is UK man enters school. This is extremely serious. And then the one above it called UK hotel owner. And this is what we need to be pushing for as well.
Okay, bear with me.
I have a long drive, so I'm going to jump off and say good night to you.
No problem. We're finishing up now in the next few minutes, anyway, Martin.
Yeah, no. I'm looking at the time. It's going to be 2.5 hour drive, like, so it'll be stupid o'clock and up early for that.
Why are you afraid? Are you afraid of meeting me in the green room, Martin?
After meeting you in the pub there last weekend? Not at all, Orla. Not at all. I have nothing. No, seriously, it's going to be half.
Do anything to you in the pub?
I don't remember. I'm just throwing it out.
I'm telling you to get your arse over to me because I needed to get photographs.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was starting.
And you were there saying, "No,
I was trying to eat. I got chicken.
What were you eating?
Oh, I don't know. I can't even remember. Halloumi fries. Halloumi fries.
Oh, I can't
chicken.
come over. I'm eating halloumi.
Yeah. I hadn't eaten and fucking. Listen to me. I was so shook after Mish Era. I don't even know how I made it.
I know.
So, and that was the first thing I'd eaten since. Anyway. Look, great to be on. I'll start contributing a bit more. I had needed some time to be crazy, which is why I hadn't been on in the last while.
We all need some time to be crazy.
I'm not better yet, but I'm coming back on the show. We'll see you guys. We'll talk to you the next time.
No problem, Martin. Thanks very much, mate. Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Tomorrow. Yeah, I wasn't expecting Martin on there. Now it's just I thought it was you popping in, and then I thought, oh, that's Martin. Paul, Irexit. Yeah, we need to get out of Europe, lads. That's what we need to do. We need to be gone from Europe. It is our right to get into any car we like. Mara Fahy, we need to give our lads the taxi fare, not the Arab drivers. Yeah, you're right. Good night,
our money, choose what we want to spend it on. So
Martin and Orla are having a domestic again. Lol.
We have friendly. We're all friendly domestics.
Yeah. Okay, I have this one here. I'm going to play it here now. Hang on. I'll just share this. This is just the UK people. So
this is a message to all parents. This incident happened yesterday at St Mungo's Primary in Glasgow, in Scotland. A man entered the school. He was asked to leave the school. He decided he was going to strip naked in a primary school. So the police were called. He's been arrested. He's due in court today. So I am going to be keeping an eye on any updates from the court of what's happening. So please share this far and wide, because this can happen in any school, in any part of the UK. My concern is the teachers being able to keep them safe at school. I can understand that they are saying the kids are their priority. Of course they are, you know, no one doubts that. They're going to try and keep the kids safe. But if you've only got a teacher and a teaching assistant with 30 kids in a class, you'd have to be a bionic woman to be able to protect all 30 kids. That is my main concern. I am petrified for schools. I am not sure they're ramped up enough to stop this kind of thing. At the same time, it shouldn't have to be Fort Knox. Do you see where I'm coming from? It's got out of hand. It needs stopping. And I think Labour needs to be brought down because they are absolutely destroying this country. It's getting worse. And now our kids are targets in schools where they're meant to be learning and feel safe. I am absolutely disgusted with this, but please share this everywhere, and I will come back with an update as soon as I find updates on this. It might be difficult because the media are probably going to blank it out. I will do my best to find updates on this man in court today and what's going to happen to him. In the meantime, keep your babies safe and schools. I'm fearing everything right now.
Someone just said the sound was low there. Was this low? Could you hear it?
Yeah, but like people should have been able to read it because the captions were on. But isn't that shocking? Like he just walked straight in to a national school. Like this is just unbelievable. Like how did he even get into the school? Like this is now what teachers are going to have to be worried about. You know, it's just mental what's happening.
Yeah, you're sitting there like Dr. No. You're like Dr. No sitting there.
Oh, he missed me because I was away for a few days.
What's this? Bly has his protection gel for sale, I see. Just make Scotch bonnet water and put a good spray bottle. Costs around 50 cents to make it very effective. I've seen that stuff. Like, I'm all for helping women out in the whole lot, but that shit is not worth. Listen, all it does is sprays your eyes red. Okay, it doesn't stop you getting raped, but we know who fucking raped you. Like, that's no good to anyone. You know what I mean?
That's not going to stop anyone. It's not pepper spray. It's not going to sting. It's I think from a woman's point of view, I actually think it's quite dangerous because if you spray that on a predator, you're going to enrage him even further, and he could actually like even further escalate. Do you know what I mean? So like, it's not pepper spray. It's not going to stop them.
Yeah. Okay, we're nearly finished here.
The other one was the hotel owner, another man who turned around and said no to iPass. So fair play to him.
Yeah, seen that. Yeah.
They want me to help.
Okay. Let's share this and we finish up there in the next few minutes. This is a guy in the UK.
They want me to house illegal immigrants in my 26-bedroom hotel here in Cambridge. I was offered by a company that offered to pay me £35,000 per month for almost 7 years. That's a lot of money. And they were going to use it to house illegal immigrants. And I said, no. Now, commercially, does it make sense? Well, I personally, I don't care if I make more money or less money. I want to run it as a hotel. On principle, that's what I decided. Sometimes you have to stick to your principles and put your values over money.
Fair play to him. Another decent man like Damien Gretzky in Slane, who said no, turned down 750,000. So, and that's what we need, more people like that. To turn around and say no. You know?
Yeah, I just want to.
Actually, just one last thing before we finish up, and it's two screenshots, but it's Tracy O'Mahony. So anything with Tracy.
Yeah.
We've actually got through a good lot tonight.
Yeah, I know. I just want to do this. This is for Barry from Wake Up Area.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'll do it. I'll do it before I finish up. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay.
It's me bleeding mouse gone. What one did you say? The screenshots. What was it for?
Tracy O'Mahony. There's two of them.
What was it about? Here, I have it today. The Irish government published. The published their asylum seeker numbers, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, today the Irish government published their July 2025 asylum seeker numbers along with a helpful chart illustrating the top 10 countries that people are coming from, none of which have direct flights to Ireland, meaning that these refugees are entering and leaving other safe European countries because they want to come to Ireland, no doubt because of our soft welfare system. Top countries in order: Somalia, no war; Nigeria, no war; Pakistan, no war; Afghanistan, there is a war, but hey; Georgia, no war; Bangladesh, yes, safer than Dublin; Georgia, no war; Bangladesh, no war; Vietnam, there was a war in the 70s; Ukraine, there's a war, but hey,
it's now safer. It's now safer than Ireland.
Safer than Dublin. Sure, that's, Zimbabwe. Like the last time Zimbabwe had a war, Idi Amin was the bleeding man that was the president there. You know what I mean? And Sudan. Okay, I'd say the numbers are probably here. There's at least one thing that the majority of these countries have in common: women are either treated as second-class citizens or as commodities. People like me are meant to keep their face shut and not openly express the terror we feel. I can tell you that reading that list of countries fills me with dread and fear, and for the safety of women and children in particular. Well,
sorry, there was a map after that.
Hold on there. Let me just share that screen then again, and let's put the map up. There it is there. Look how far you have to come.
But you look at that again, right there. Take Nigeria, Pakistan, right? Half of our doctors are them. What the hell are they doing over here as refugees?
Yeah.
Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. So it is.
Georgia, Afghanistan. It's crazy.
Well, I think we're safer going over to Ukraine because it's ranked safer than Dublin. Georgia's ranked safer than Dublin, so we're probably safer over those countries, maybe.
Yeah, probably. Let me just see.
Yeah. But you're right, Barry. But there's no reason for any of them to be here. But the reason they're coming here is because the government admitted 85% are economic migrants. They are here for one reason and one reason only: because our benefits are better. And Roderick put out 150 tweets saying that they get their own house in 4 months. So, of course, they're here. And their medical cards and everything else is going.
Yeah. So I'm just going to put this up here. This will be the last thing I'm going to show. Okay, share the screen. This is from Wake Up Era. Beware O'Neill on tour. Okay, Luke O'Neill will be in Cashel telling more lies and signing more books. Since the rollout of the COVID-19 injection medical trial, Ireland has had over 25,000 extra deaths and tens of thousands of injection injuries among the Irish people. It's time to speak out in public. Are you still outraged at the part O'Neill played in deceiving and gaslighting the Irish people, or will you stay silent while his crimes against humanity continue to go unspoken outside of echo chamber groups? So Saturday, the 13th of September at 6 p.m, Main Street, Cashel, County Tipperary. If you can be there, people, be there. O'Neill hides the truth for pharma profits. We will be walking to St. John the Baptist Cathedral on John Street, Cashel, where O'Neill is giving a presentation. As we go, we will hand out leaflets to inform the people of Cashel about why we are there. This event is being organised by several groups united in the belief that O'Neill's crimes are so serious that we cannot allow any differences to divide us or distract us from what he has done. Show you care, play your part, take a stand, be there. So please, people, if you can be there, Please do. You know.
Maybe somebody kindly ask him how his shares in Pfizer are doing.
Yeah. But this is the man.
This
Someone
is the man
said
who,
there, sorry, Paul, that coffee link isn't working again. Hold on, I'll put the link in.
This is the man who should be in one place and one place only. And that is Mountjoy.
Yeah. Yeah.
For the rest of his life, and bring a few others with him.
Yeah. I'm just gonna put that in the link there. The boy has a coffee there is in the link is in there.
You can buy me Bulmers in a few days after I've detoxed from the weekend.
Yeah, yeah. Or you can there's the Revolut there as well. Revolut is there as well on the bottom. I'll copy that there and throw that in there as well. Fair play to everyone. Paste. There's the Revolut there as well. If anyone wants to send a Revolut, whatever. If you want, you can. Fair play to you. As I said, this is all done free, isn't it, Orla? And you're taking a couple of days off, are you? Did you put in your holiday request? Yeah, you did earlier. You sent it to me. I see.
I'm the boss. Holiday request. No, well, you had talked about us. Maybe we'll talk about it afterwards.
Oh, thank you very much, Paddy Pepsi. Paul, you're looking younger each stream. Thanks very much. I'm being well looked after. I'm being honest with you, personal trainer and all now. Yeah, it's great.
And he has to do as he's told.
That's what the kids tell me. Dad has a new personal trainer. Yeah. I tried to buy yourself a copy too. Solid. I'll get you a few plumbers, a few bombers.
Listen, it's all right. I can barely string a sentence together this evening. I'm not tired.
Is there an issue there? Is it not going through for some reason or something? I might have to do something with it. I don't know.
Maybe it's just a technical fault this evening.
Yeah. Well, the Revolut is there as well at Paul 7S2 SQ. That's there as well. I just put that out there as well. There it is there. That's the Revolut. Unqualified medics butchering women in Ghana in the UK struck off the NHS. But you look at it, people, 85% of the claims in the HSE are against foreign doctors, non-Irish doctors. So Patter's letting us down, lads. No, coffee is not working.
Now, Chris.
Okay.
Now you're here, Chris.
Okay, no problem, John. I'll see can I fix that now in a while. I'll try and fix
it
that
could be just
one good show a week is enough. Yeah, great. Thanks very much, Barry. Well, as I said, lads, we're going to move this Sunday and Wednesday. We're going to do a Sunday and Wednesday. This week now, it'll be Monday and we do Thursday probably. I'll probably do Thursday. And then after that, we'll be doing Sunday and Wednesday. It's very hard to, and I could be starting work. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we can't do everything, Paul. Like, we're doing too much and it's wearing us out.
Stripe link not working, Paul. Okay. Thanks for that, lads. Stripe link isn't working. I don't know whether the Revolut, I think that's the right Revolut.
Was it working? Just anybody in the comments, was it working earlier on at the beginning of the show, or is it just now that the issue is?
No, John just said it there. It's not working. Link's not working. So
yeah. Well, was it working at the beginning of the show?
No, I know because John has bought copies before. I've seen that. You know what I mean? A few plumbers and a few plumbers on it.
Yeah. I don't mind the plumbers as long as they come with Bulmers.
yeah, exactly.
Thanks,
Let me just change me.
Yeah.
Here. Oh.
There was a comment. Hold on a second. There was a couple of comments back there. What was it?
About plumbers?
No, the one before that, I think, was it? No.
And Orla, she wants to see us scrape. Me and Pat have a mutual understanding. All
yeah, Chris. Fight. See who gets in there first.
Yeah.
It's like me. Well, I was going to say it's like me and Martin and me and Paul, but you see, I'm the boss, so I always win.
Yeah.
Don't have Paul.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, Paul just goes, yeah. It's just easier just to agree, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm good like that. Yeah, I'm good like that. Well, people, thank you very much for tuning in. And Orla, thank you very much for tonight. And
yes.
People won't see it next week. People won't see it next week.
Yeah, unless you want to take off Thursday as well.
I want to take off Thursday.
Yeah, just do Sunday. We're going to be doing twice a week.
We'll see.
We'll see. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah. Thanks, people. Great night. Fair play.
Thanks.
Up the line, Fitzy, me boy out. Make a fucking raw, you mad lad.
And
Or I'll
Paul,
drop you down there and I will
and
talk
Paul,
to you in a few
Paul,
minutes.
before you go, your reading was excellent tonight.
Thanks very much.
What weird comments.
I don't know. Brilliant show. Thanks. Fly your flag with pride. Good night and God bless.
Yes, everybody change your Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, change it over to the Irish flag and let's give 2 fingers up to the government.
Yeah. I'll have a look at that Buy Me a Coffee as soon as we finish there, people. And thanks very much for trying it anyway. But if you can't do the Revolut, if the Revolut works, well and good. But if it doesn't, I'll have it fixed and I'll put it
Paul is from an age where you can also send money over by the carrier pigeon.
You can't really.
That was done in
The
your day,
pigeons
Paul,
I know
wasn't
rob
it?
the
The dinosaur.
Yeah, Ehama, Ricardo, Arnott and Paul, keep it up, doing well. Thanks very much, Shalal. Keep it up, keep it up. Great show, lads. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Orla, have a lovely break.
I'm not doing that. I just want to take a few days off because my head is just fried.
Right, I'll drop you down and I will talk to you in a few minutes to wait in the green room. People, we hit 1,000 there, so fair play to everyone for tuning in. Thanks very much. I'll drop you down, Orla. Talk to you in a few. What a night. Fair play to everyone. Thanks very much for tuning in. And please God, we'll see us on Sunday night. But like I say every night when I'm finishing up here, the truth is like a lion. You don't have to defend it. You just let it loose and it will defend itself. Good night and God bless. Take care, everyone. I'll leave you with this.